Some summers stay with us forever. Years later, we can still remember the streets we walked, the music we heard, the food we tasted, and even the feeling of the wind on our skin. But such summers quietly disappear, not because nothing happened, simply because our brain decided they weren't worth remembering. For years, I loved traveling during the summer. Every trip became a collection of moments, new cities, unfamiliar cafes, unexpected conversations, beautiful sunsets, and little surprises that I never planned. Those memories are still incredibly vivid. Last summer, however, I made a different decision. Travel had become expensive and planning everything felt exhausting. I told myself that I would stay home instead, organizing my house, rest, and finally catch up on everything I had postponed. It wasn't a bad summer. In fact, it was peaceful. My home became cleaner. My mind felt calmer. I accomplished many things that had been waiting for months. But when autumn arrived, something strange happened. I realized I could hardly remember that summer. I knew I had lived through it. I knew I had been busy every day. Yet, when I tried to remember specific moments, almost nothing came back. It felt as if someone had quietly erased an entire chapter of my life. That realization surprised me. One evening, my husband and I started talking about the happiest memories we had shared together. Without trying, we kept returning to the same kinds of moments: travel. Not necessarily luxurious vacations or expensive destinations. Sometimes it was simply getting lost in an unfamiliar neighborhood, trying food we had never tasted before, walking along the ocean after sunset, laughing over something completely unexpected. Those moments remained incredibly clear even years later. Why? The answer may lie inside the human brain. Our brains don't store every day equally. When life becomes repetitive, the brain becomes efficient. The same commute, the same office, the same conversations, the same routines. Instead of creating a completely new memory every day, the brain compresses similar experiences together. It's not exactly deleting them. It's more like saving them as one single file. But the moment something unexpected happens, everything changes. A new place, a different conversation, a surprising emotion, an unfamiliar smell, a beautiful view. Suddenly the brain pays attention. It says, "This is different. Remember this." That is why travel often stays with us. Not because traveling is magical, but because it wakes up our senses. We notice more, we hear more, we feel more. For a little while, we stop living on autopilot. Thinking about this reminded me of a parfait. A parfait isn't made from just one ingredient. Soft ice cream, fresh fruit, crunchy cereal, sweet syrup, different colors, different textures, different flavors. Layer by layer, they become something unique. Maybe life works the same way. A meaningful life isn't made from comfort alone. It needs curiosity, surprise, adventure, even disappointment. Because those different emotional layers give our memories depth. Of course, We can't travel every week. Life doesn't always allow that. But perhaps that's not the real lesson. Maybe what our brain truly needs isn't expensive travel. It needs novelty, a different road home, a museum you've never visited, a new hobby, a conversation with someone unexpected, watching the sunset instead of scrolling through your phone, listening to music you've never heard before. Small moments can become unforgettable if they awaken your attention. Looking back, I don't regret spending the summer at home. It gave me something valuable. It taught me that memorable moments rarely happen by accident. They are usually created through intentional choices. Today, I try to add some toppings to ordinary days. A new experience, a different perspective, a little courage, a little curiosity. Just enough to wake my brain up again. Because life isn't about collecting perfect days. It's about creating enough meaningful layers that years later we can still smile when we remember them. So, before this summer quietly disappears into another forgotten season, ask yourself one simple question. What's your parfait? What memories are you choosing to layer into your life today?
What's your parfait? What do you save? 어떤 순간을 쌓고 살아갈래? No boring summer, no copy paste days. Build your memory layer by layer. Sweet or bitter, dark or bright. 전부 다 너의 색이 되는 night. What's your parfait? What's your life? Make it yours, make it wild. 매일 같은 표정 같은 시간. 안전한 하루는 쉽게 녹아가. 누가 정한 레시피 따윈 없어. 네가 고른 장면이 너를 만들잖아. 조금은 sour, 조금은 sweet. 실수도 결국 flavor가 돼. 기억은 완벽해서 빛나는 게 아니야. 다시 떠올리고 싶어서 빛나는 거야. What's your parfait? What do you save? 어떤 순간을 쌓고 살아갈래? No boring summer, no copy paste days. Build your memory layer by layer. Sweet or bitter, dark or bright. 전부 다 너의 색이 되는 night. What's your parfait? What's your life? Make it yours, make it wild. 기다리기만 하면 계절은 지나. 멋진 순간은 저절로 오지 않아. 오늘의 웃음 낯선 거리 조금의 용기 충동적인 스토리. 너무 늦었다는 말은 mute. 남들과 다른 속도도 cool. 흘러내리면 어때 다시 싸우면 돼. 인생은 전시품이 아니라 taste.